I'm Sharon. Happy New Year. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Happy New Year to you. I absolutely love this time of year, this kind of time of lull and quiet and poise just before everything starts back again. Term time kicks in, everyone's back to work. We have this short period of time and then it's all back in full force in a couple of days' time. And I absolutely love this time of year. It's time to just be quiet and thoughtful and, to kind of think back and get some perspective, really. I'm not into this new year, new me kind of thing, but I do love that sense of a fresh start. And this is the time just before we jump into that fresh new start where we have time to think. And it reminds me of the quote from The Lord of the Rings in The Return of the King, where Beregond says to Pippin, "It is but the deep breath before the plunge." In the movies, I think it's Gandalf that says it. Gandalf takes the line. However, the principle remains, this is the deep breath before the plunge, before we plunge ahead into the new year. And this is the time to take stock and think, now, what do I want to do? And I don't mean let's go off and be something completely different and completely reinvent ourselves. I mean, maybe there's times when that is a necessary thing, but I mean, in terms of what do I want to do? Is there a commitment that you want to make to either I want to learn this particular piece, or I want to get this exam, or I want to do this, or I want to do that? And this is the time where I sort of get all of my music books out and go through old pieces or look at new pieces and think I want to do this, or I want to do this. I want to do this exam. And you've got to plan your work before you can then work your plan, haven't you? And I do think this is one time where I know I've got to be careful, because it's so easy to just bring out piles and piles of music and loads of textbooks and so on and think, well, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do this. And it's good to be enthusiastic for sure. However, it does have to be manageable. And so think ahead and use this time to think, how is that going to work out? If I want to do this, this and this is going to require this amount of practice, and each day I'm going to have to commit to this and this and this. And there's other aspects to life as well. And so we've got to make sure that we fit it in around our other commitments. But I just love this time of exciting opportunity. I do remember listening to talk from Whitacre. I love Whitaker's choir music. I think some of his music, my favourite actually, just as a step aside, is the Seals Lullaby. I'll put a link to that. It's just so beautiful to sing. I absolutely love it. Anyway, he was talking about the rest and how it's not helpful to see a musical rest as just kind of a punctuation mark. This bit ends, this bit begins. And we have that now at this time of year. But it's not just a punctuation mark of this year has gone, the next year is beginning. He says he conducts his rests because there's kind of a hiatus, and sometimes, depending upon where the music's going, the rest will kind of plume out. And it's like, and now this, and there's kind of a build up into that, and you would conduct that. And I do think that we can take that as kind of a sort of a philosophical metaphor for this period now. This rest, this few days rest, will plume into the new year. And let's think where that's going to take us. And I'm so excited. I absolutely love this time of year. I've tidied all of my desk drawers out. I've tidied my music piles. I've sharpened my pencils. And it's like, when next week starts and term starts again, it's like, right, brace yourself, because we're off, we're going, we're full on, and we're going to do this and we're going to do this. And it's so invigorating. And so I hope that you'll join me on that journey. I've got so much that's going on in the background, and I'm looking forward to that finally coming to the surface in this new year. And I'm looking forward to digging into my pieces and digging into music theory, and I hope that you'll join me. So in the meantime, enjoy this lull, take a deep breath. I do wish you a very, very happy new year, and I hope that you'll join me in what this next year has to offer us. Thanks for listening. Bye.